All right, well, Sunday morning, a little out of breath. I've been moving things around, that kind of stuff, but got out here pretty early this morning and tried to clean up this shop a little bit and organize it a little bit. The issue is we have a lot of projects going on right now, and if you guys have been following along on our series on our videos, as you saw, we worked all day yesterday. Had a few folks over, freshened up a mini quad engine, was getting ready to assemble another one and ran into a head bolt problem. That quad's still here, and then Brandon was here disassembling the Can-Am Renegade 1000 that we are going to be utilizing the pieces and parts and putting on a brand new frame. So got out here early this morning and just try to clean up a little bit. Still have a lot to go, and I think what I'm going to do is use today as a cleanup slash organization. And then also woke up to some much needed rain. It's been extremely dry down here, and as you can see, it's pretty nasty outside. Okay, this is looking from my shop up toward my house, but it has actually slowed down. It's been pouring down this morning, which is very good because the tracks that we ride and practice on down here are thirsty and they needed a drink, and it's going to be a lot better riding for us this week. And you know, I think we got some more rain maybe coming like Tuesday or Wednesday, which will make it really good for the FTR event, which is about 40 minutes south of here, southeast of here. So we're praying for that place to get some water too. I have brought all this stuff out here. This is some of the associated parts that was laying over there where Brandon took apart, and I have hosed them down with degreaser and everything. I think some of this stuff's gonna be a little tough to clean up and make it look good. The engine I've not done nothing with yet. I cannot move that thing by myself, and also we need to cover all the holes and that kind of stuff up, but that's going to get out there and get moved around. The old frame, mean ass dogs been out here tearing things up and carrying things off and bringing dirt in. Obviously you can see there's the other one over there. All right, so this frame here is almost ready. I'm going to pull the front sway bar off of it, and pull the front sway bar off of it, and I think pretty much for the most part this thing is going in the dumpster out back. So so this is the new frame. I did get it moved over here. We decided to just powder coat it black, and I'll tell you, I wasn't thinking, didn't know this was available, didn't even think about it, but Michael Seegers is building these things. Very good dude, and he also races these things, and he has got a phenomenal build going on right now on his I saw it on Instagram or Facebook, one of the two. Anyway, so anyway, it's a light brown. I don't know, so we ended up going with gloss black. So I like the light brown or whatever he's got there. I don't know who the quad that is, but someone's going up with a nice quad. Also, another rider pointed out something that was very important and didn't even think about this, and this is absolutely horrible for us also to clean. Robert Parker is another racer, and he suggested filling or plating this in here just to keep the dirt from getting in here. This is hard to clean out once the engine's sitting in here and then you've got the skid plate. It's hard to get this dirt out of here after you get back from the races. So anyway, missed that, and Robert, thanks for pointing it out, and we'll get that next time. This will not be our last quad, I'm sure, that we build. We do have another frame on the other side over there that's not been gusseted. I do have the gussets, and we will be gusseting that one, and more than likely be using it at some point, I promise you. But anyway, got it powder coated gloss black is what we decided to go with. You know, and just keep it, I guess, and maybe the gloss black is going to be too much. Maybe we should have went with a flat black, I don't know. But anyway, the powder coater did actually put, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but there's a 784 here. He TIG welded that in there, just to, obviously our guys at BNR, this is their nameplate here. But anyway, appreciate that. That's pretty cool. That's got Brandon's number TIG welded in that. And but as you can see on the other frame I showed you yesterday, this is where the other frame was really broke. This is the little plate that's welded in there. These are the little gussets that's added on the side here, okay, to keep all this intact for the most part. And then also It's got a gusset in here. This whole plate right here is a gusset, that, and then also on the inside there. So this whole thing in this area, and there's a gusset here and a gusset here that's been added. So I don't know if you guys can see some of this. I'm sort of rambling through it, I'm sure, but what I'm explaining is, and this is where I think a lot of the problems start, in this rear end of this thing. Obviously the trailing arms are bolted here. There's another piece that's bolted onto here. But anyway, I honestly think that a lot of the problems, you know, start back in this area here, just because these things are so heavy. And then once it starts breaking things, then it starts tweaking things, moves on to the front, and then, you know, there's a gusset in here. Anyway, there's a lot of gussets on this up in here. That's, of course, it's powder coated, you can't see. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, you guys pay attention to all this back here, okay? You start seeing cracks and you start seeing frame mounts broken, you've definitely got a problem. And we knew that, but anyway, neglected a lot of that back in the summer when Brandon really started getting after this stuff. Had some problems going on in my life, and Brandon was, you know, being a big boy and taking the bull by the horns and doing a lot of this stuff by himself. And he did very well, and I'm proud of him. That kid's 20 years old, and last year was a trying year for all of us. And he definitely grew up a lot, and he's very responsible. But this is a lot of work. You guys well know, when we're racing, it's a lot of work, okay? And he did most of that on his own for the first part of that year. And then I helped toward the end there, the last 4 rounds. So a lot of this stuff just got not overlooked, I guess, just busy and neglected just to look, you know what I mean? Anyway, just to look. So it is Mini Quad Central around here. Rebuilt four-wheeler or rebuilt motor yesterday. That's completed. This bike had some few things that we addressed on it yesterday. Caleb and his dad left this quad here. His engine's up underneath there. So yeah, so almost done with the Mini Quads. I got to get head bolts for that one a little longer, because of the we're putting like a longer stroke. Instead of like an 86, we're putting like an 89 motor in the four-wheeler. We're allowed up to 90 cc. So anyway, we increased the stroke. So did not get those. All these guys are all done except this one. I keep saying that, we got to get after that. These guys are all done. Brandon will probably ride tomorrow, Monday. I think they've got a ride plan, this, and then race it at Florida Trail Riders this weekend. And then hopefully we don't have any more problems with that thing, and we are going to be putting that one up to the side, because of, in case we do not get this quad put together or run into any kind of issues, he will be racing that one, maybe the first couple of rounds. So I actually wish we was like Seegers and starting out with a new four-wheeler. That'd be really nice, and one day we'll get there, okay? We're just not there yet. And there will become a time where I build a brand new one from ground up like Seegers. It inspires me that when I see builds like that, and it's like, dang man, it's so nice, you know, everything's nice and fresh, and you get your own little piece of it and all that kind of stuff. But this one's gonna be fine too. We're gonna put all of our little, you know, hands and every nut and bolt and that kind of stuff, so it's gonna be fun, okay? So also, I'm going to try to get rid of all this stuff here today. This has just become like a cluttered disaster area. This is remnants from my older son doing motor jobs. These are cores. We are going to remove all that stuff and put on the other side over there. He's been crazy busy, and with life and work and everything else, and I have cleaned out a spot in the other side over there that I will bring the skid steer in here and take that and put over there, just so I can, and some of this stuff is mine. That's where I built the car last week, the golf cart. So race car tires, you know, they need to get out of here. So just going to try to organize some of this here, along with, once it stops raining, I'll get outside there and pressure clean some of that stuff. Get Brandon to help me move the engine out there, get it washed and cleaned up. There's a lot of other stuff over there on the bench over there that's over there that needs to be taken out and washed and cleaned too, but one thing at a time here. So I'm almost out of breath from talking or rambling so long, and I'm gonna put the camera down so I can go over here and get to work. I'm just gonna start moving some of this stuff around and organizing. And but anyway, had a fun day. Rebuilt a YFZ 450 for an XC2 rider on Friday night. Yesterday rebuilt a little PWA rider here, Super PWA rider. Started another one. Brandon got that, so a successful weekend so far, but still have today. And then we go back to the grind tomorrow to work. All right, I'm rambling again. I'm gonna set you guys down. I gotta get to work. All right, so I'm gonna try to wrap the video up. This is gonna be a short video. Today was a cleanse day, essentially, is what we did. We did get some of the stuff cleaned up, and we did try to organize the shop here a little bit. We did get rid of all this stuff over here that my son had piled up here, and you know, those core motors and all that. He's going to get rid of that, but I just needed them out of here. So got rid of all that. It has been raining all morning, and when that door is open, the rain blows in, and you can see the floor is wet. Okay, so anyway, we did get all this over here cleaned up, and this is a project for this week. Obviously, these two guys here, we did get all these items cleaned up. And if it looks like a disaster, well, it is. Okay, wiring harness, brakes, fuel tank, air box, although we're going to go ahead and replace that and put that on another quad, or either just have it for a spare. Got to get a new radiator. We're going to get a new fan, because we've actually had this blade break a few times on the backside. Just want to replace it. And also the little, I don't know if they're here or there. Anyway, they're broken off. We want to replace that. There's no sense in us doing it, you know, part ways. Engine, he has cleaned it all up, and it's still, all this stuff's still wet because we have washed and cleaned it in the rain out there. So the old frame is up underneath there. We're gonna keep it around just for nuts and bolts and everything that we're not replacing on that one. We are replacing a lot of nuts and bolts, okay? But so anyway, we're going to keep that sitting there until we completely get done with this. We need it. So I'm just trying to create a place where I can pile all this stuff, because there's essentially an ATV just that's torn all apart. So just trying to figure out where I could place it at, where we can still work in here. The rest of the items are all up there on that shelf, and the second shelf there's some new items and stuff like that there. This shelf needs to be gone through also, okay? Some race car related items, scales, and that kind of stuff. But all this stuff over here has not been cleaned, so we've got to clean all that. And then of course this is our new frame here. I think I showed you guys earlier, so it's gonna be ready to go here. So oh, let's see what else. All right, so I moved this little project in here. I started working on this project here before I got hurt in an accident last March. This is my dad's golf cart, one of my dad's golf carts. And this is a gas Easy Go, and we had the body built from a guy in Ocala, and then my dad had it painted. This was my dad's business for many years, and of course I'm one of the sons. I do have a brother. So what my dad did is, my dad's into old vehicles like this, old trucks and that kind of stuff. This is a Chevrolet. I'm not sure what year. He can tell you all that. He's also got a Ford body that's not been painted. We want to do one of them too. Anyway, my dad has been really patient with me, and because of all the stuff's going on, obviously the racing accident, kart shop, this, that, and the other. But listen, this thing's been sitting over there, and I want to get it out and start working on it. He does not know nothing about it, but I want to just get it finished for him. It's not that much more time, I don't think. I think we finally got everything. I do have to put a lift kit on there. So with all that being said, I usually come out here early in the morning time. I get up early, and I usually come out here a couple 3 hours and work before we got to go in and get cleaned up to go to the kart shop. So this week I want to try to work on this a little bit during those mornings. And I got the little mini quad that's got to get finished this week. Brandon and Kyla, they're going to go ride tomorrow, providing they don't tear up a lot of stuff tomorrow. On Monday night, then we're just going to prep and clean and get ready to go to the FTR race this weekend. Hopefully we don't tear up that much stuff. So anyway, that's what's happening here. Brandon, I see you standing over here. Is everything cool? Brandon's been helping me clean and organize a little bit this morning. We had a disaster in here yesterday. Or in here this morning also.
Yeah, we had all kinds of stuff running around.
Between the Can-Am teardown, the mini quads, I just wanted to get out here and organize that stuff because my brain's not the best, and I want to make sure that we don't have stuff scattered everywhere, right?
Yep.
So, and we moved some stuff around. We got rid of some of the stuff over there that I've been wanting to. We did actually organize that side of the shop over there a little also. So just to try to get our lives a little bit cleansed, if that makes any sense. So
yeah, it's a lot more organized.
yeah, of course it's been raining, which has been hampering everything, but we will accept the rain.
Yep.
That's for sure.
For sure.
We needed it, and I'm hoping that we get some more. I think on Tuesday, I think they said.
I know
so
it's a little chilly outside, so
it is. Hopefully it'll calm that dust down in Okeechobee this weekend and tomorrow out at the camp. So I'm excited about that. Now, I will not personally be going with you guys out there tomorrow. Mom, I think, is going to let you off early so you can go. I've got tons of work I got to do here, and unfortunately won't be getting any riding videos tomorrow unless you can get someone to do it out there. That'd be, you know what I mean? We have not did the mount or anything over there on that yet. You know what I mean? But anyway, we've been busy repairing stuff. So but anyway, listen, so today is Sunday, and gonna be a short video and not much wrenching going on, just a lot of cleaning. Okay, and I have told my wife that today's not gonna be a full day, and we are approaching 2 o'clock. So, and I've been out here all morning doing things. So I would say I need to get inside, okay, and hang out with my wife a little bit for the rest of the evening, and then get back after it early in the morning. So we're gonna close everything out, and you know, get back out here in the morning and tomorrow and get after it and start grinding. And but as always, guys, I'll tell you again, I really appreciate you guys viewing our channel and paying attention to what we're doing, and we really thank you for that. And I look forward to doing a lot more, and a lot of exciting things coming up. So until next time, guys, I appreciate it, and we'll see you.